Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn Oracle message. I'm also going to do an extended and do clarifier with some tarot cards. For the extended, if you are interested in that, the link to join my page membership will be down below. So if this resonates for you and you want to go a little deeper, check that out. If not, then that's fine. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. I have my animal oracle cards and I have my cleansing crystal on top to cleanse the deck. All right, so let's see what's going on here. We have Bobcat Spirit, Life is a Mystery, and that's being crossed by Bring Your Ideas to Life. What do you need to focus on? Oh, I love that one. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorites. This one and the horse one. They're so pretty. Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. So what do you need to focus on? Seeing clearly now. What are you leaving behind? Be generous of spirit. Lion Spirit, what is your strengths? We have Otter Spirit, you are never alone. The near future, we have Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. Oh, I like that. We have the advice, Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. Environment, we have Elephant Spirit, learning from the past. For some reason, the message, if you're always giving to other people, that you're not able to focus on yourself. For some reason, that came through. We have hopes and fears, love is all around. And potential outcome, we have time for beginner mind. And overall energy, we have Koi Fish Spirit, there is always enough. So I kind of feel like it's definitely time for a new beginning, because we have, for the near future, we have a rebirth is assured, and then for the potential outcome, we have time for beginner mind. So I feel like you're starting something new. It's time to see things from a different perspective. And I like the fact that we're closing out 2023 and we're getting into Capricorn birthday seasons, and we're ending, right, our year, and we're starting our year. And I feel like that's a lot of positive energy there that you want to focus on. We have the current situation, life is a mystery, and then we have that's being crossed by bringing your ideas to life. So I feel like there's something that you want to, you never know what's going to happen, and why wait until everything is perfect before you go ahead and do something. Sometimes we're like, well, this isn't perfect, or the time isn't right, or this isn't right, and we're always finding reasons to not do something. But I feel like there's never a right time. I feel like that kind of brings me back to when I was younger and thinking about having kids, and people will tell me, well, there's never not a right time, right? It's whenever you feel that it's right, like it can, things always happen, life always happens, and you can try and set it up the best way that you can, but you know, you never know what's going to happen, and the right time is when it happens. And I feel like sometimes it's like, if you wait too long, that you may have missed out on opportunities, or you may have, not that you couldn't do it in the future, but that it's just like, then it's just like, well, it's too far gone, and then you've really talked yourself out of it. I feel that it's never too late to try something, and it's never too late to, you know, don't put stipulations on things, or, you know, if somebody wants to do something, they will find the time to make it happen. If they really want to do it, if they're really focused. And I feel like that's what you have to do, is to see clearly now and say what your mindset is, and say, is my mindset looking for excuses to not do something and bring an idea to life? Whatever that idea is. If the idea is I want to move, or it's I want to make more money each month, or I want to change my career, or I want to have better friendships, better relationships, whatever that idea is. And it's never too late, but it's what you need to focus on is you see clearly now, as you see clearly that, you know, I need to have my mindset in the right space. I need to have my mindset set in the right place to achieve my goals and to bring things to life, to actually make them happen. And it's not just something that I'm thinking about, it's something that I'm actually doing and I'm bringing to life. What are you leaving behind? I almost feel like it's the lack of confidence with that lion spirit. I'm kind of thinking of the strength card, but I feel like it's a lack of confidence. You have to believe in yourself. And I feel like that's what you're leaving behind is that questioning yourself and that lack of confidence. Your strengths, we have the otter spirit. You are never alone. You're never alone. You have yourself, and you have people that are around you to support. Sometimes we choose not to see those people, or we don't really want to see that, but we have to see that there are people there to support you. I also feel that you're never alone has to do with the environment, and it has to do with just the animals in nature, and that there's always life going on around you, and some that you can't even see, but you're never truly alone. We have the near future, which is a rebirth is assured, and that's bat spirit. And yeah, a rebirth is assured because you're making that effort to bring your ideas to life and to see things clearly and saying, okay, my mindset needs to change, that if I want change, I have to be change. We have the advice is be loyal to what you love. What do you love to do? What makes you happy? What gives you energy? What gives you that spark? What gives you that motivation? And being loyal to that and not giving up on it. And that's what makes a lasting relationship, is when you don't give up, even when the times become tough or they become hard, that you never give up on yourself and you never give up on those things that you truly enjoy. We have the environment, which is learning from the past. And I also feel like when I was doing the cards is sometimes when we give too much to others, we don't have time to give to ourselves, and then we feel that sense of lack. And it is good to help others, but we also have to help ourselves because we're important too. It's like that putting on your mask first in order to help other people, that you have to look out for yourself, that you have to do for yourself. It's not a bad thing. And if you feel that it's a bad thing, then reassessing, why do I feel that it's bad to do things for myself? I know I always used to feel that way. I'm learning to do things for myself that make me happy. I was speaking with a woman last week, and we were having a conversation, and she said that we were on a job interview orientation, and so it's cashiering, and then it's stocking shelves and stuff. It's at a retail store, and so we had to do the cash register, and she said that they wanted us, everybody has to learn the cash register so that if it gets really busy, that you're able to go up front and you're able to help out until it gets quieter. So if you're on the floor and you're restocking shelves, you may be called to the front, so you have to know how to learn the cash register. And she was doing that, and we were talking afterwards, and she's like, I don't want to do the cash register. She's like, this is just seasonal help. That's what we are doing, so it's not a permanent job. But she was saying that she had breast cancer this year. She was diagnosed with breast cancer, and that she's doing much better. And she's like, I realize life is too short. And she's like, I don't want to do those things that I don't want to do. And she's like, I don't feel comfortable being up at the cash register, so I'm going to tell the manager that. And I said, yeah, go ahead. And she realized, and she's like, life is too short. And she's like, I don't want to spend any more time having to do things that I mean, we all have to do things that we don't like. It's not like she doesn't want to do anything, but this was just seasonal. And she's like, I want to do this for fun, to get out, and this is what I want to do. And if this works, it's great. And if it doesn't, that's fine. That's okay. But it's just that realization is that, having to spend all of your time doing things that you really don't enjoy, and, not focusing on those things and being loyal to what you love, and focus on what makes you happy, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know. And you want to have that time that you have, and using it to the best of your advantage and best of your ability, and to enjoy as much as you can. Yes, we all have to do things or be around people or be in situations that don't make us happy. But if we have something else to look forward to and say, oh, I kind of have to do this today, but I have this fun thing to do today that makes me happy. And learning from the past, that always giving. And it's when you have those downtimes saying, well, I gave so much to this situation and now look at, I have nothing left, right? That I have nothing left to show from it. And what did I gain from that? Nothing. I kept giving until I drained myself dry. We have hopes and fears, which is love is all around. And I feel like that goes with you're never alone. And just looking at all of those positive things that you have that make you happy. Even if it's just like, I have my little shelf here with all of my plants, and that makes me happy. And that to me, I feel represents love. And like I said before, I purchased the flowers at Walmart, and I just bought myself a bouquet the other day for a couple of dollars. And it makes me happy, and that I feel that's a sense of love. And it doesn't have to be with a person. I mean, it can be, but I mean, it's also can be in things that make you feel happiness and joy within you. We have the potential outcome, time for beginner mind, seeing things in a different perspective, in a different light, seeing things differently. And that really opens up your world. And I feel like it's so refreshing to see things in a different way. I'm still trying to get over my cold. This has been incredibly annoying. And then the overall energy we have there is always enough. Never thinking that things are running out, right? There's always enough. There's always enough time. There's always enough for everyone. And I feel like if you feel rushed or you feel hurried or time is going to run out, like kind of just not worrying about like what is meant to be. I feel that it's what is meant to be will be, that it will fall in place when it's supposed to. It may not be the time or the place the way that you were thinking, but if it's meant to be, that it will fall in place and it will happen. All right, so let's grab a Wisdom of the Oracle. I feel like this one here. We have Observer, seeing what's going on, seeing those actions, seeing, you know, kind of looking around and saying, okay, what do I need to change? What do I need to do? What needs to be different here? Time for beginner mind. What does that represent? What do those changes represent, or what do those changes mean? We have angel answers. No need to worry, which I feel goes with that. No need to worry. There's always enough. If it's meant to be, it'll be. And if it wasn't meant to be, then there's a reason why it didn't happen. There's a reason why it didn't fall into place. Okay, it's a reason why that didn't happen then, but it's something better is headed and going to come in. And sometimes it's hard to see that when we have that disappointment, because we're like, I really thought it was supposed to be this, but there's something else ready to come in. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to do the extended. If you're interested, the link is down below. You also get early access with the memberships and extra videos. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.